Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Kumi's World in the Philippines. I'm out of the Philippines for about a month or so. Going back home to, I'm going to the States to attend my daughter's wedding and do a little bit of shopping as well. Sorry about the noise in the background, typical Home Depot stuff. So this video is really designed for people coming from the States and building in the Philippines. And some of the things that you want to order or bring with you is, let me turn a paint sprayer. Now, I didn't buy this exact model. I bought the X5 model instead of the X7. Basically, it's about the same thing. It's just the X7 has this nice stand with wheels. I don't think I really need it. But I bought one of these. And I also got an extension wand, as well as an extra nozzle just in case I basically screw up. So anyhow, the reason I got this is because I really hate painting, and I'm not about to hire painters out there that probably won't do as good of his job as I really want to. There's nothing worse than sitting back watching TV, then you see the walls and you start looking around, the lights shining off the wall, then you see these big huge marks from the paint rollers or the paintbrush and so forth. So what I really like is nice and smooth, even color. So I think getting a sprayer is really going to help out a lot. And plus, you can't go wrong with a paint sprayer, really, especially on a newly built house. And primer, oh gosh, I can prime the whole house quite quickly as well. And plus, at the same time, I believe that if I paint the outside, the cement surface is going to be kind of rough, regardless of what I do. Maybe I'm going to do some texturing and so forth. And trying to paint that on there with a paint roller is going to be tough. So with a spray painter, I'm going to save money. I'm going to save a lot of time, and it's going to be pretty beautiful results that I'm hoping for. Now, at the same time, using the paint sprayer, I think I'm going to save a lot of labor, and it's going to be easy on the touch-ups. Maybe some other relatives can borrow it sometimes for a fee. Oh, I don't know. I'm just joking. Anyhow, so give me a moment. I'm going to walk around some more and show you what other things that I got the other day. So, wait. Well, now here's the other thing that I got. Now, I'm not sure. I got this about a month ago, 2 months ago. I ordered online and my daughter sent it to me to the Philippines by Balikline box. But I really hate the outlets that's in the Philippines. The outlets in the Philippines is like one strip here, and then you screw it in or snap it in and you got another one. The problem about the wires in the back is the wires in the back, it's a push-in type. So the contact of the wires to the metal isn't that great, and it tends to burn out, I'm told. But these type here, it is available in the Philippines, but according to what I've been told, it's being phased out. I don't know why, but I just can't accept what's over there. So these are easy for me to replace. I can take the wire and wrap it around here, right? Tighten it down, has a nice solid connection. This here designed for push, but obviously I won't do that. And plus, it has a ground. So it's really hard to find outlets in the Philippines that's grounded, because I don't know if they really believe in grounding it. But around my rental home right now, using the microwave, using the washer, sometimes I'm touching the refrigerator as I walk by, I get zapped. It's because I bought the Western type of appliance, and they have a metal casing around it. They don't have the plastic casing like most of the refrigerators and some other appliances that you find in the Philippines. But you get shocked, and if your arm's a little wet, a little moisture from sweat and so forth, it hurts. I'm thinking you're getting grounded by at least 40 to 50 volts. I mean, it will scare you. I don't think you can leave your arm on there for very long. The other thing I got, which I can't immediately find in this area, but it's also um, like the outdoor outlet covers, because I do have some outlets on the cover outside. And obviously, if you watch some of my old videos, you see I have like a bunch of outlets inside the house. So those outlets that you saw back there, I bought 60 of them. And honestly, I think I have like 53 throughout the whole house. I mean, just humongous. The light switches and so forth, I'm not gonna buy it from here. I'm gonna buy it locally. It's a switch is a switch, no big deal. I don't think I need to buy everything from here. I mean, you know, in my thinking is that some of the cheapest stuff that is available here at Home Depot is actually some of the best things that you can find in the Philippines. So, think about it. So, that's the way I kind of had to do things. So I'm here today. Like I said, I already bought the air sprayer. Uh,
Over there.
oh, thank you. I dropped my face mask. Well, at Home Depot today in California, if you immunize, you don't have to be masked, but some people are still wearing it. You know, not only I've been immunized, but we actually caught COVID before, after immunization. So I wear as I need it. If somebody complains about it, I'll wear it. Otherwise, I just can't breathe. So take a look around here. Now, I'm gonna put on pause a little bit, and I'll meet you over in construction area. Maybe I'll give you another idea what I found out that we need in Philippines. So stand by. Sorry about that. I was slightly interrupted with the mask thing, but here's what I was. If you buy the paint sprayer, you need a couple of these. These are like $10 a piece. So after you use your pump, you want to put this liquid inside to maintain the pump. Keep it lubricated, keep it from freezing if you're in those areas. Not in the Philippines, I know. Don't freeze. I bought one of these here. Now that thing was really, really handy. As you're doing the M2 panel, you're gonna do some tie wires to tie it in. That thing was really handy in getting tie wires, cutting it, twisting it, and so forth. So I recommend one of those. Check this out, folks. Those of you that are living in the Philippines, these are CHPs. Now, the CHPs here are so much. Okay, there's a broken one. They probably dropped it. But here, you just cannot break this with your fingers. I mean, it's quite hard. Now, in the Philippines, I believe when they make CHPs, of course, the sand is basically, if you're on Luzon, it's probably mostly ashes, lahar. Now, and with one bag of cement, they're making probably 60, 70 hollow blocks. Ideally, it should be no more than 32 blocks, but they try to make a profit, and sometimes all you need is just a filler material. Well, if you use that hollow block in the Philippines, believe me, it breaks down pretty quick. But that's what they use over there. They can request to make some that are stronger, but it costs more money. But it's kind of funny because people don't know. Maybe from the Philippines, they don't know how hot the box should be, but over here, it's quite heavy and quite durable. You can't just take a trowel and chip away what you need. I mean, you're really gonna hammer that piece out. Here's another thing that I brought to the Philippines. Now, they already have this in the Philippines, but different colors and so forth. But it's an expanding foam spray.
Thank you.
This one's pretty neat because it's white. The foam is quite dense. Small bubbles. This one's pretty good too, but be careful when you use it because a little bit goes a long way. You squirt a little bit in, and you think it just covers that area. It's nice and all, but you come back the next day, it's like 3 times bigger. Now, what we did is we drilled into the concrete and went ahead and hammered in the rebar. you know, straightforward. We didn't clean it out that well, but that's just the way they did it. But those of you guys are really worried and you're putting in your walls and exterior walls and so forth, and you're getting those rebars in. But exterior bars, what we did is we welded the rebar to the ties. But if you're going to do the walls, and some of you are a little worried, what you can do is that you can vacuum out the hole, then go and buy some of this here, anchoring cement. I believe some of these also in these tubes are quite expensive, probably $20 a tube. Do you really need it? I'm going to say no, but if you're worried, you can always use this material. Now, another thing that you cannot find in the Philippines easily are these trowels for the cement. See that? Those are nice. I bought one of these, but you know, it's in my storage. Maybe I can use it later for a driveway. But if you don't get one of these, they're gonna have to smooth it out with a 2x4. But this one here, you can float out the cement from a distance. And one of the things I bought, which I can't easily find here, let me see. So like one of these. See that? You can mount this on top of the trowel there. On that trowel, you can lock it in position and you can just float across. This thing is pretty awesome. I bet you I can buy one of these, and you know, if I don't need it, it's easily sellable in the Philippines. Let me think about that one. Maybe I'll get it without telling the wife. Hi, hon. Anyhow, I'm not quite sure about some of these materials. Like I said, it's just irritating that you can't find the most simplest stuff in the Philippines. Have to think about that. Some of the things that they don't have in the Philippines are these as well. These are the cut grooves into your like sidewalks, because if it's gonna crack, it's gonna crack at the groove. That is really, really heavy duty. I mean, that's thick. That will last a while. And of course, this is for the edge of cement. I was told that these things here, it needs to have a little lip on it, or else I could just dig this into the cement a little bit. But this is for your the side of the sidewalk or driveway. Makes a nice round edge to it. And like I said, it's just not available in the Philippines. I think what I'll do is maybe if I can buy one of these and, you know, get some galvanized sheet metal heavy duty, and I can just make my own, put some weight on top, that should work too. Tempting. Another thing that you can't find in Philippines are these type of brooms. See that? Not for sweeping, but it's to make creating a surface on the cement. Make it nice and beautiful. I bought another broom at Home Depot the other day. I think I'm going to return that one and get this one, because I think this is more proper, the right type of material. I think the original materials are horsehair, but this one is quite cleanable. It is about $15-ish. Not bad. I think I'm going to go for it and get one. This is for the future driveway and sidewalks and so on. In the Philippines, what they do is they scratch the cement. I don't know, they have some kind of contraption, maybe made out of bamboo or whatever metal, and they just scratch it, and it's pretty ugly, rough lines. And like I said, you know, I like a nice, beautiful finish if I could. And that one's gonna do it for me. This type of sponge is impossible to find over there too. I figure I'm gonna get one of these as well. I mean, you can home make something in the Philippines, but the idea is put a handle on this thing. You can put your finishing material on there and put it on the wall. I think I'm gonna get one of these. because I gotta finish the wall still. Okay, that's it right now for this trip. I better quit before I get in trouble and my wife finds out all the stuff I'm gonna buy. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.